Titled nephew took my car without permission and crashed it, so I'm making him work to pay it back. My nephew is an only child and to be honest, he's very spoiled and entitled. Part of it is definitely down to my sister raising him the way she did, coddling and babying him all his life. I do my best to be a good uncle, but it's hard when my nephew, who is 16, screams and yells that his birthday present is not expensive enough, or that the shoes you got him were not the brand he wanted. Me and my sister have butted heads in the past regarding my nephew's entitlement. But I learned very quickly that this was going to accomplish nothing. I remember distinctly on one occasion my nephew insulting my girlfriend's parents because they were broke and could not afford to give her a luxurious life growing up. My girlfriend was not there, but my sister was. When I berated my nephew for saying this, my sister jumped in and started ridiculing me for being mean to him, telling me to grow up and pick on someone my own age. So the biggest issue I have ever faced with my nephew came recently. He turned 16 not too long ago, but he has yet to get his license. Despite not having a license, he demanded a car for his birthday. Apparently having a car would motivate him to get a license. His mother bought him a car, but apparently it wasn't good enough for his standards. So what did his sister do? Well, she called me up and demanded that I buy him a better car, of course. I laughed at this suggestion of hers and hung up. I got a call a few hours later from her, stating she has talked with her son and he has come up with an idea. So my nephew's idea is, instead of me buying him a car, I could buy a new car for myself and give my current one to my nephew. Once again, I laughed, and my sister tried her best to convince me that I should do this. Of course, I kept saying no, and she was getting progressively angrier and angrier, and ended up calling me a selfish a-hole before hanging up. I thought that was that. For the next few days she did not reach out, my nephew did not reach out, and I did not either. I was fully ready to go low contact by this point. But a few days later my nephew, being the entitled idiot that he is sometimes, decided to have his way either way. So, I woke up to the police call informing me that my car had been stolen and crashed. It hit a pole and it was very heavily damaged. The police asked me to confirm my license plate, and what do you know it, that was indeed my car. I failed to put the two and two together yet, and I was asked to come down to the police station. I arrived and I asked who the man who did it was. They described him as a teenage male with dark hair, very pale, wearing almost all black. They showed me a picture and my jaw dropped. It was my nephew. My effing nephew. The first thing I asked was if the man was injured, and the police informed me he was miraculously all okay. All he suffered was a sprained wrist. I filed a report and went home. My sister proceeded to show up at my house unannounced an hour later or so. She demanded that I don't press charges on what had happened. I asked her how she knew what my nephew did, and she told me she got a call from the police station this morning and she went to go bail him out. I told her that her doing stuff like this is the reason that my nephew is so spoiled and entitled, and I told her that there is no way I will be dropping charges. We argued about it back and forth for a bit and I gave my sister an ultimatum. I told her that there is two routes we can take. I can either continue pressing charges, or my nephew can get a job, and give me every cent from his paycheck until I have enough from his work to buy the exact same car for myself that he crashed. My sister tried to put up a fight, saying this isn't fair, that he's just a kid, so on and so on. I kicked her out of the house and told her that she may call me to let me know her and her son's decision within the next 24 hours.